I had my Bank of America account set up when I was a minor, 16, so my dad had to co-sign. Now I'm 23 and working full-time and going to school full-time. I'm making my own money, still living at home yet paying off my own little bills. Credit cards, university tuition, supplies, phone bill. Every now and then, my dad transfers money from my savings account. I'm trying to save up to put a down payment on a house, to his checking account. He doesn't ask. He doesn't tell me what the money it's for. He doesn't say thank you, etc. It's feeling a little disrespectful. He's been doing this since I started working my new job 3 years ago. At first, it was small amounts, less than $50, so I never thought much of it, but recently, the amount has been increasing. In the past 15 days, he's already taken out $1,200 from my savings account for God knows what. That's a whole paycheck for me right there. I also got a notice from my bank saying that a 6 transfer limit has been reached, and anything more than that would result in a $10 fee. I only transferred money once, and it was to pay for my tuition this semester. If he's short on money and needs help paying a bill or whatever, I don't mind giving him the money to help pay for it. All I've asked is that he informs me, and he has not done any of the sort. I'm starting to feel disrespected. I went to the bank to see what I can do, and was told since he's a co-signer, they can't remove him unless both parties consent in person. I asked my dad, and he said no, went on a whole tangent about how much he spent raising me, he's entitled to my money, etc. I don't know what to do.
Open a new account in just your name. I seem to recall that there have been cases where parents have managed to get access to new bank accounts their children had set up even though the child was now an adult. Bank of America sucks as a bank anyways. Inflation this past year was god-awful, and the interest rate on their savings accounts and checking accounts are still 0.01%. Not 1%. 0.01%. i.e., a balance of $10,000 will earn you $1 entire dollar of interest in a year, not taking compounding into effect.
What do I do about the old one? Do I just abandon it? Is there any way I can remove myself as a user?
First, remove all the money at once. If he catches on, he can do the same thing. I had an ex, and we were both co-signers. She took all the money out, and I couldn't do anything to get it back. Second, get a new account in another bank. You can set up a new account before removing money from the old one and just do a wireless transfer if you want. You can leave your bank account open, ask if you get a penalty for having below a certain amount. I just remove all the money ASAP and see if I can remove myself as a co-signer.
My mum used to take money from me too. Basically my gas and school money. One day I got pissed, went to the bank, took all the money out and closed the account. Walked down to another bank and opened an account, and it's been like that ever since. Although back then I basically had nothing in the bank, so not sure how much money you're carrying, but I would transfer it all ASAP, then close the account.
So I'm not 100% sure about BoA, but other big banks only need one person to close the account. Or you should be able to remove yourself from that account so long as it's positive. Step 1. Look at local banks or credit unions and pick one. Sometimes there are promos to get new customers, especially if your savings is a few grand, usually 10K, been a while. Be wary that smaller banks' age-aid credit unions have shit banking apps, but not all. Some are good. Step 2. Make an apt. Some require it to avoid long wait times. Step 3. Go to BoA, take everything out of that account as a cashier's check. If you want to be nice, leave $50 in there for your dad. Step 4. Have them remove your name from the account. Step 5. Go to apt with cashier's check and open act and deposit.